Did you know that only 7% of communication is based on the words we say? The other 93% comes from tone and body language. This surprising fact shows how vital effective communication is in a relationship. Yet, many couples struggle with this, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. In a world where 41% of first marriages end in divorce, mastering the art of communication is more crucial than ever. You might think you know how to talk to your partner, but do you know how to truly connect? Welcome to Unlock Deeper Connections, 6 Secrets to Effective Couples Communication. In this video, you'll discover powerful, lesser-known strategies to enhance your relationship. From harnessing the power of honesty and empathy to navigating digital communication and understanding nonverbal cues, we've got you covered. Get ready to dive into practical tips, backed by research and expert insights, that will transform how you interact with your partner. Whether you're just starting your journey together or looking to deepen an existing bond, these secrets will help you build a happier, healthier relationship. Stay tuned as we reveal the keys to unlocking deeper connections and achieving true happiness together. Chapter 1: Harmony and Honesty, Unlocking the Truth Together. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship, but honest communication? That's the heart. When couples share their true feelings and thoughts, it can significantly enhance their connection. You might wonder, how do I start being more honest? It's simpler than you think. Start small. Sharing small truths can set a foundation for deeper conversations. Did you know that according to a study from the University of Massachusetts, 60% of adults can't have a 10-minute conversation without lying at least once? However, when couples consciously focus on honesty, their relationship tends to strengthen. Honest communication fosters trust, and trust is the backbone of a strong relationship. It's also crucial to create a safe space where both partners feel comfortable expressing their thoughts without fear of judgment. Say things like, "I value your honesty, and I'm here to listen," to encourage openness. But, honesty shouldn't be brutal. It's about being truthful in a kind and respectful way. Think about not just what you say, but how you say it. A soft tone and a caring approach can make a big difference. As Mark Twain once said, "Truth is mighty and will prevail if it's gentle." Timing matters too. Choosing the right moment to discuss important matters can affect how well your message is received. For instance, tackling serious topics when both of you are relaxed and free from distractions is usually more productive than starting a heavy conversation just as your partner walks in from a stressful day. Lastly, remember that being honest isn't just about pointing out the negatives. Celebrating your partner's achievements and strengths is just as important. Positive reinforcement can boost your partner's confidence and increase the positivity in your relationship. Chapter 2: Empathy Echoes, Master the Art of Listening. Listening is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding the emotions behind them. Effective listening can drastically improve the way partners relate to each other, creating a deeper emotional connection. Empathy plays a huge role in this. By truly understanding your partner's perspective, you pave the way for a more compassionate relationship. A good listener shows empathy by being fully present, putting away distractions like phones or other screens when talking. Ask questions that show you're engaged. Simple queries like, "How did that make you feel?" can open up a deeper dialogue. Reflecting back what your partner says is another powerful technique. Try saying, "So, what you're saying is," to confirm that you understand. Active listening also involves being mindful of nonverbal cues. Sometimes, body language or a tone of voice can convey more than words themselves. According to a UCLA study, up to 93% of communication effectiveness is determined by nonverbal cues. Moreover, listening is about patience. Don't rush to fill silences. Sometimes, giving your partner a few moments to gather their thoughts can lead to more meaningful exchanges. Remember, it's not a race to a solution but a journey to understanding. Avoid the temptation to fix everything. Often, your partner might just need to vent rather than seek solutions. Recognizing the difference can prevent a lot of misunderstandings and frustration. Chapter 3: Conflict to Connection, Navigating Disagreements. No relationship is without its ups and downs, but how you handle conflicts can either build or break your bond. Instead of viewing disagreements as battles to be won, see them as opportunities to learn more about each other. When you start a conversation, try saying, I want to understand your point of view better. First, always fight fair. This means no name calling, no bringing up past issues, and certainly no yelling. Stick to the topic at hand. Research shows that couples who keep their arguments focused on the current issue resolve conflicts quicker and with less stress. For example, instead of saying, "You always ignore my calls," try, "I felt worried when you didn't answer the phone earlier. Can we talk about what happened?" Timing is also key. Don't start a difficult conversation when one of you is rushing out the door or right after a stressful day. Instead, choose a calm moment when both of you are more likely to be rational and less defensive. Listening is as important here as in any other aspect of your relationship. It's not just about waiting for your turn to speak. Listen to understand. Nodding your head or saying things like, "I see what you mean," can go a long way in making your partner feel heard. Another effective strategy is the use of I statements. These help you express your feelings without sounding accusatory. For instance, saying, "I feel upset when we don't spend time together," is more constructive than "You never spend time with me." Lastly, know when to take a time out. If emotions run too high, it's okay to pause the discussion and come back when everyone's calmer. Sometimes a little space can make a big difference in gaining perspective. Chapter 4: Language of Love, Personalizing Communication. Understanding and speaking your partner's love language can transform your relationship. Gary Chapman, author of The 5 Love Languages, states that everyone has a preferred way to receive love: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. Learning to speak your partner's love language can lead to deeper intimacy and satisfaction. For instance, if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, complimenting them or expressing appreciation regularly can make them feel especially loved. On the other hand, if they value acts of service, doing something helpful like taking over a chore or running errands can mean the world to them. It's also beneficial to gently explain your own love language to your partner. This isn't about demanding certain types of affection, but about letting them know what makes you feel most valued. A simple conversation can lead to significant improvements in how you connect with each other. Remember, love languages can evolve. What your partner appreciated at the start of your relationship might change over time. Keep the conversation going. Regular check-ins about what makes each of you feel loved can keep your relationship strong and resilient. Lastly, don't forget to celebrate the small things. Every day offers moments to show love in the language your partner speaks best. Whether it's a small gift, a thoughtful note, some quality time together, a hug, or a helping hand, these little actions add up to a lot of love over time. By adapting your communication to fit each other's love language, you ensure that both of you feel understood and appreciated, strengthening your bond in every conversation. Chapter 5: Digital Love, Connecting in the Cyber Age. In today's digital world, communication between couples has transformed. Texting, social media, and video calls play a huge role in how relationships develop and sustain themselves. But it's not without challenges. Balancing digital communication can be tricky. Too much can feel smothering, too little can feel neglectful. First, establish digital dates. Set times for video calls that mimic real-life dates. This consistency helps maintain a connection, especially in long-distance relationships. Studies suggest that couples who engage in frequent video calls report higher levels of relationship satisfaction. Next, remember the power of a text. A simple "thinking of you" or "hope your day is going well" can brighten your partner's day. However, it's important to keep texts light and sweet. Save serious conversations for face-to-face interactions, where tone and intent are clearer. Use social media wisely. Public declarations of love can be sweet, but real intimacy is built in private moments. As psychologist John Gottman notes, it's the small, everyday moments that build trust and intimacy, not the grand gestures seen on social media. Also, be mindful of digital distractions. It's easy to get lost in your phone or social media feeds, even when you're together. Make an effort to put away devices during meals or special moments. Being present is one of the best ways to show you care. Lastly, don't let digital miscommunications get out of hand. Texts can be misinterpreted, leading to unnecessary conflict. If a message from your partner seems off, ask for clarification rather than assuming the worst. Chapter 6: Silence speaks, appreciating nonverbal cues. Communication isn't always about the words we say. Often, it's what we don't say that speaks volumes. Nonverbal cues, such as body language, facial expressions, and even silences, play a critical role in how we understand each other. Start by paying attention to eye contact. When your partner is talking, looking them in the eyes shows you're engaged and interested. Avoiding eye contact, on the other hand, can seem like you're hiding something or aren't interested. Notice body language. Open postures, like uncrossed arms and facing your partner, suggest you're open to communication. Closed postures can indicate discomfort or disinterest. Matching your partner's posture can also create a sense of harmony and empathy, a phenomenon known as mirroring. Listen to the tone of voice. It often carries more information than the words themselves. A soft, warm tone can soothe, a sharp tone can wound. Being aware of how you say things can prevent misunderstandings and convey your true feelings more effectively. Silence, too, is powerful. Comfortable silences can be a sign of trust and understanding. But prolonged silence, especially during conflicts, might indicate unresolved issues. Learning when to break the silence can help maintain a healthy flow of communication. Lastly, recognize the power of touch. A gentle touch can reassure, comfort, and connect. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "I'm here with you." Studies show that physical touch increases levels of oxytocin, the hormone associated with happiness and less stress. By becoming more attuned to these nonverbal cues, couples can enhance their communication skills, deepen their connection, and navigate the complexities of their relationship with greater empathy and understanding.